What's up, guys? Welcome back to Extremely Annoyed. It's your boy Neja, aka Bennett B from the Bronx. I hope y'all guys are having a great day so far. Hopefully, A-A-A-A-double-O-J. Anyway, listen, guys, I'm gonna be talking about Shamima Begum. If you don't know who Shamima Begum,
Only 15 years old, I do have I could make my own decisions back there. I do have the mentality to make my own decisions, and I did leave on my own, knowing that it was a risk. But yeah, I will admit it's my fault right now. I just want forgiveness really from the UK. Like everything I've been through, I didn't expect I would go through that, and you know, losing my children the way I lost them. I don't want to lose this baby as well, and this is really not.
yo, let me. You know about Shamima Begum?
Who the fuck is that?
She's a British lady that went to join ISIS when she was like 15. Now she's trying to get back to the States. She's trying to get another chance to. So, Shamima Begum, as you might have heard, she was 15 when she made her mistake. 15 years old is old enough to know that that mistake is horrible. That decision that you made should not have never been made. I'm sure that she knew of the criminal actions that ISIS have done. What's up? How you doing today?
What happened to you?
Huh? No, just a seat.
Oh, okay, don't scare me like that.
I need a seat.
I
I'm on a wheelchair.
But later I gotta.
She gave birth over there in one of the camps over there for the refugees. But she's still in the refugee camp. But they're not allowing her to live a regular life like any other British citizen because
Just because she went over there with ISIS.
Yes, she went to join ISIS.
I don't think that's fair.
Obviously, everybody has their different opinions on this. Like, my opinion is 15 is old enough to know that what you're doing is a bad idea. Because back then, it's well known that ISIS killed innocent people. They're not a good people, and they're criminals, and they're your country's Britain. She's a British citizen that went to join ISIS when she was 15. Now she want to come back to Britain. She's 19. She just gave birth just like a month ago. Now she's looking for sympathy. What do you think about that?
So she a terrorist?
She married one of the members. She never did any. Well, she claims she never did anything wrong, like killed anybody or anything like that. You think they should give her another chance to live in Britain, like as a regular citizen, or should they because they took her right now? They took her citizenship. But what you think they should do?
I don't know, Bino.
She just gave birth.
Everybody deserves
exactly right. I think about that too. About what she did, even at the age of 15. And I know everybody does mistakes, but at the age of 15 is old enough to know that ISIS is fucking bad.
Yeah. But that's a different type of.
Yeah, but her mentality is different because them
people fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They fucked up, and she knows that before even going there.
Yeah.
And she already knew about the beheadings. She already knew about everything, but she decided to make that choice to go and join ISIS. Now she's looking for sympathy. Well, that's my point exactly. There is a very much a possibility that she could be planning this. That is all a plan, but who knows really? But at the same time,
Should they what?
prosecute her.
Yeah, whatever you say.
What do you mean, whatever you say? What's your opinion on that?
Whatever you say, bro.
Okay, so you don't have no opinion on that.
Nah.
You don't know.
I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Of the story, sounds like she should be admitted back in and allowed back in.
Think so?
She's trying to change her life and do better.
Yeah, I mean, she looks sincere, but at the same time, I think she's. You never know because he also expresses that she never phased when she witnessed a beheading. It never phased her, so that brings up concern that her mental state is probably unstable. So that's why it's both sides are saying yes, and some sides are saying she could be basically medically unstable herself. Well, that's my point exactly. There is a very much a possibility that she could be planning this. That is all a plan, but who knows really? But at the
I just want forgiveness really from the UK. Like everything I've been through, I didn't expect I would go through that, and losing my children the way I lost them. I don't want to lose this baby as well, and this is really not a place to raise children. This camp.
The decisions have been made. Her citizenship is taken away from her. She won't be allowed to live a normal life in Britain.
She go to send her ass back to ISIS.
Send her ass back to ISIS.
But I think you're wrong. you did cause harm because you helped this terrible regime which was murdering people, which was mounting terror attacks. You joined them, you gave them support, you became a poster girl.
It is a complicated situation, really. I don't think it's like, this is what it is and that's it. I think her mental state should be evaluated as well because, who in their right mind, especially a teenager, go join in a group of terrorists, well-known terrorists, that kill innocent people, is well-known, and they're mentally stable. Obviously, she's mentally disabled, and that's my conclusion. It is very obvious to me. But if they want to bring it, they should have bring a professional psychologist or a psychiatrist or whatever they call them to evaluate her mental state. And I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, that they're gonna come up with that conclusion as well, that she is mentally unstable. Because come on, like I said, for instance, okay. What is the motivation? What is the motive? Why did she join ISIS? What attracted her to ISIS? She says just the pictures of them living a happy life or whatever. I mean, come on. What pictures are we talking about? Okay, I've seen those pictures too. But at the same time, I know this is a well-known terrorist group that kill innocent people. That right there goes against Islam, goes against Islamic teachings. Any Muslim, any rational and a stable Muslim would see this is absolutely wrong to join these people because they're going against the Quran. There's nowhere, even though there are a lot of people out there, a lot of critics or a lot of so-called critical thinkers, but they're more of people that hold the agenda against Islam and Muslims and religion in general. That argue that Islam does influence the people to do such acts or actually advocate that type of actions. What's up, y'all?
Stupid ass over there.
So you don't think should they give her another shot?
I just couldn't. I didn't know about the kids actually, but I do feel that it's wrong that innocent people did get killed. It's one thing to kill a soldier that is fighting you, it's self-defense, but to kill people like women and children, just like people, like the women and children in Baghuz that are being killed right now, unjustly by the bombings. It's a two-way thing, really, because women and children are being killed back in the Islamic State right now. And it's kind of retaliation. Like, their justification was that it was retaliation, so I thought, okay, that is a fair justification.
I still haven't heard you apologise to anybody.
What to say, man? I think that she should be let another life because that's also shows how much, how great Brian is really. That they are humanitarian and they do feel for people. And that really are genuine and making a second life. But I think they should allow her to be a citizen, again, a citizen of the brand, and to live a life, but under observation, very careful observation, and very limited privileges.
She pregnant. She a mother. She trying to get away from problems. She not trying to sit there and be entrapped in concentration camps. She probably can't even get the right prenatals and stuff.
Yeah, that's what she said herself too.
I just want forgiveness, really, from the UK. Like, everything I've been through, I didn't expect I would go through that, and, losing my children the way I lost them. I don't want to lose this baby as well, and this is really not a place to raise children, this camp.
Even though, like, she claims she never did anything bad.
She lying.
See, I don't. Yeah, because she might have done.
And then she's trying to get sympathy so she can go over there and blow that motherfucker up.
And that's another thing too, because that's a possibility that she could be planning something, and who knows?
Damn, they stuck between the rock and the hard
Exactly.
place.
So, what is the conclusion?
Nah, I never tried.
Maybe in the meantime, there should be a grace period there where observation takes
both.
place.
Yeah, that sounds better. Like,
Yeah.
That's why I was. To me, yes, she did something very fucking horrible, but she joined ISIS, a terrorist group that killed innocent people, against Islamic principles, against Islamic law. This is fact, okay? That's why I hate so much when the media uses Islamist terrorist or Islamic State like they're accurate representations of what is Islam. Absolutely not, and every Muslim will agree. Every Muslim who's not a part of ISIS will agree, because ISIS is a very, very small percentage of Muslims, okay? Very small. So the majority of Muslims will tell you this is not an accurate representation of Islam itself. So, what she did is very horrible, but Did she really do something really bad, physically bad? You know, I don't know. She is a traitor, basically, to our country. That's very bad. I don't know.
If the Islamic State hadn't fallen, if they hadn't been defeated, would you have stayed?
No, I would have left.